Hello, everybody. It is the American Doofus Show. Don't be a doofus. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. It doesn't cost anything. Hit the notification bell to make sure you know when episodes are coming, and like and share and leave me a comment if you would. Thank you so much. I'm Barry Welsh. I'm your host. The Cashapp is $ American Doofus, all one word, AMERICANDUFUS. And again, this is the American Doofus Show. Don't be a doofus. And we're going to be talking about former President Donald Trump. He's speaking at CPAC, the Conservative Political Action Committee, today. Will that be a speech of looking forward to the 2022 and 2024 elections, or will it be to incite his followers into some kind of potential insurrection, as we saw on White Wednesday on January the 6th? We're going to take a look at what some of his supporters believe.
What were your thoughts on the violent insurrection incited by Trump at the Capitol?
Oh my God, that's all such a lie. That was all the left. We have all the proof. There's tons of proof.
January 6th was a plan that was pre-planned by the Democrats.
I knew that it was pre-organized by Antifa.
What did you think of what happened on the 6th?
On the 6th?
6th of January, the violent insurrection. What did you think of that?
That's what you guys call it, the insurrection?
What would you call it?
Well, I call it a movement by the communists that make it look like Trumpers did it. That's what I call it.
So many Trump supporters arrested at it.
Well, that's what you guys say. I don't believe that. You prove it to me.
I mean, there's all the indictments.
Whatever you guys say, I don't believe any of it.
Right.
To tell you the truth.
These Trump supporters are in denial about what happened on January 6th, and some believe in QAnon.
What's going to happen at some point is there'll be arrests, and that'll include a lot of the line media, and then there'll be military tribunals.
They keep saying.
Okay. They're calling for arrests and arrests of the aligned media. That means the media that are reporting that Trump did indeed lose the election in November. And I was one of the first to call it, if you'll remember, all the way back to that Saturday after the November election. But that's beside the point. The media is going to be held accountable by some organization, some group. That's why this information is crucial as we watch what Trump has to say at the Conservative Political Action Committee conference coming up this evening. And I'll be live tonight later on with the weekly wrap on this Sunday, the 28th, the last day of February. Let's go back to the video.
Saying that for years.
No, it hasn't been years. It hasn't been years.
It's 2017. It's been years
Believe me,
now.
we're taking it. This is a 6,000-year-old death cult.
Right.
You can't take it down that quick.
I understand you're a very passionate Trump supporter, right? But
They're taking on a 6,000-year-old death cult.
you surely can admit that the people who stormed the Capitol were Trump supporters.
No, I definitely cannot. In fact, you're talking to the right person, because I can send you tons of footage that shows that was all the left dressed up, the Antifa, the BLM, dressed up as Trump supporters.
It is my hope that President Trump comes back as the 19th president of the United States under the 1776, and that he is inaugurated on March 4th. That is my hope for our future.
Some have bought into a new conspiracy theory that Trump will return as the 19th president on March 4th. Why? Well, they have misinterpreted an 1871 law and believe Ulysses S. Grant, who was inaugurated on March 4th, 1869, was America's last legitimate president. It may all sound bizarre, but online discussion about March 4th has been a contributing factor in the decision to keep the National Guard in Washington, D.C.
Now, this brings up another point. The people that have been brainwashed, if you will, into believing these ludicrous interpretations of encrypted messages, cryptic, I should say, not encrypted, cryptic messages by this person known as Q, have led these people to a very strange place to those of us watching this. But these people, these are not stupid people. These are not people that are just so below a normal level of education that you could overlook what they're saying and what they're thinking, because doing so, in my opinion, would be dangerous. Again, we've pointed out many times on this show what Republicans, especially far-right Republicans, do, but most Republicans, what they do is they create a problem, then they blame somebody else for the problem, then they claim they are a victim of the problem that they have created, and that is what you're seeing here. As for where this March 4th thing came from, you can go back and look at previous episodes. We've talked about that quite a bit, and I'll touch on it again tonight in the live.
Going to feel foolish on March 5th when Biden's still president?
Then Trump has a different plan in play.
Everybody keeps saying Trump has a...
Okay, this is another incredible danger here, is that they just keep going further and further down the rabbit hole. If there, and so many predictions and so many things that this QAnon have said, none of it has come true, with the exception of the 6th of January, the White Wednesday, when we saw white privilege, when we saw white supremacy united in trying to overthrow the government, basically. And that's how it's going to be presented in court. If they say, okay, March 4th is coming up, and it's coming up very quickly here, this coming Thursday, what Trump says in the CPAC speech, again, will determine where I'm at on March 4th. But just as this lady said, if March 4th nothing happens and Biden's still president on March 5th, they're just going to go on to an alternative depth of the rabbit hole to try to figure out what is really going on, when they've been played the whole time. And again, while what these people believe may seem evil, these people probably aren't evil. They're just brainwashed, if you will. Somebody's controlling their thoughts. And as we have heard many times from many different people, including Grandmaster Jay just recently, if you control the mind, you'll control the heart. And we see that here.
When he lost the election, they said he has a plan.
Trump didn't lose the election, sir.
But he did.
Trump did not lose the election, and that's where we differ.
Right.
And that's where I believe the information that Mike Lindell has put out,
The pillow guy.
of all the abuse, corruption, stealing.
You trust a man more who sells pillows than the Republican officials in Georgia.
Oh, absolutely.
But you realize that sounds
Let me
crazy.
just tell you that the people in Georgia are sick.
And while most of the world looks on in horror at a...
Okay, the opinions expressed by those in interviews, and even those that are guests on the show, are not necessarily the opinions of the show, of myself, and that is definitely not one. People of Georgia are great people. There's a whole bunch of great people in Georgia. Let me just make sure that her words are not reflective of my thoughts. And the Peach State, go Georgia, love y'all. And I'm not gonna mention any names because that's not what we do. But those of you watching from Georgia, you know I know who you are, and I appreciate you. And what she said, that's not the view of the Doofus Show. Now, what's coming up here is there is a coup going on in Myanmar, the country of Myanmar. And many are predicting that Trump and his QAnon followers. Now, not everybody that voted for Donald Trump, or not everybody that is a Republican, is in the category of the people that that we're seeing here in this video as an example. And I want to make sure that's clear too. And but there are some that want a coup in the United States, similar to what's going on in Myanmar right now, and that's what we're about to reference in the video.
Deadly military coup in Myanmar. That's exactly what these Trump supporters hope to see happen here in the United States of America.
This whole thing with Biden is just, he's like a puppet president. The military is in charge. It's going to be like Myanmar. What's happening in Myanmar, the military is doing their own investigation, and at the right time, they're going to be restoring the republic with Trump as president.
What's going on in Myanmar right now? The government took over and they're redoing the election.
Would you like to see it happen?
Absolutely.
I would like to see it.
Really? Yes.
You know why? Because the election was stolen from us.
I never would have believed CNN would have given me a chance to speak the truth.
No.
What a miracle. Praise God.
I mean, but we're going to say in our news report that QAnon is a conspiracy theory. You don't believe QAnon is a conspiracy theory.
Oh, I know it isn't. I know it isn't. I'm not much for believing. I have to know.
And again, that was from CNN Business, and those are Trump supporters, and my commentary along with it. Thank you for watching. We will be back live tonight, Sunday, the 28th of February. I'm going to be on here at 9 o'clock with 9 p.m. with the Sunday weekly wrap of the American Doofus show. Don't be a doofus. And we do appreciate you watching. Go ahead and give you a brief idea what's coming up the week ahead. Tuesday night's going to be an open forum live show starting at 10 p.m. Anything you want to talk about, you just come on in the comments and we will discuss. And Wednesday is going to be EAR, End All Racism Night here on the American Doofus show. And some information coming soon to pass along about EAR. I'll talk about that tonight again on the live. Thank you very much. I love you all. I sincerely do. If you want to support the program, you can do so through the Cash App at $ American Doofus, all one word, AMERICANDUFUS. And it is greatly appreciated. And it's needed, to be honest with you. So I do appreciate everybody that supports the show. If you want to email me, email is americandoofus, again, all one word, @gmail.com. And until tonight, 9 p.m., weekly wrap will be live. Thank you all. I love you all. It is the American Doofus Show. Don't be a doofus. I'm your host, Barry Walsh. Thank you.